Hey there YouTube, Merrick Pie here. So a trend I've been noticing with people's YouTube channels that are Minecraft related is they've been doing a lot of Let's Plays, and not specifically Let's Plays for just the general game of Minecraft. It's more Let's Plays for specific custom maps, whether it's an adventure map, a puzzle map, a challenge map, whatever. Excuse me. And so, while I'm not really going to want to try to create a whole adventure map or a whole puzzle map, I can throw out a few ideas, a few components that other people can then implement into their, puzzle map or their challenge map or their adventure map, and whether they want to implement it the exact same way I've got it, or maybe it gives people ideas. That's really all that I like to do with my channel. I like to give out ideas, because whenever I'm looking at other people's channels, I'm not really looking as much for their content as I am for ideas on what I can do with my content. That's how I got the Minesweeper video. That's how I got the programmable character map. That's how I got the water latch video. All sorts of things. So this component right here is what I'm calling puzzle Mad Libs, and really the inspiration for this wasn't actually a video, it's actually another video game. There's a DS game called Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, and if you have not played this game and you have a DS, what the hell is wrong with you? Because the Professor Layton series as a whole is probably the most refreshing and fun and I can't think of the word, challenging in terms of using actual brain power video game to come out in a while. And it's probably my favorite series, close to ever, really. I mean, that's a big statement, but it's close to true. And so within this one, which the Unwound Future is the third installment released into North America, within this game there's a mini game inside it called Picture Book, and it sort of borrows off of the Mad Libs theme. If you don't know what Mad Libs are, look it up. I'm not going to get into explaining it, but how this puzzle inside Professor Layton works is on each little section of the Mad Lib where you would normally just put in any random word that follows the sort of clue, like pet or fruit or adjective or funny adverb or whatever. Actually, for the puzzle, there's actually context clues that surround that word space, that when you're playing the game, you're given a bunch of these stickers, and those context clues describe specific stickers that you're given. So it's probably better to explain it by example. So say you find two stickers, one of a dog and one of a cat. And within your picture book story, there's a little Mad Lib word space, and it says, and within there it says pet. Well, if you're just playing Mad Libs, you can either put dog or cat. It really doesn't matter, because Mad Libs is not about making a coherent story. But the picture book puzzle, you are trying to make a coherent story, so you have to read the words around the space pet. So if the sentence said, the furry pet, the furry parentheses pet, loved to dig out in the yard for its bone pile, well then you'd use your head and think, okay, usually cats would not be creating bone piles. They'd probably be sitting inside, I don't know, eating catnip, something stupid. You'd know that the sticker dog or the word dog is supposed to be in there. So what I'm trying to do, it's not going to be the exact same thing, because there's not going to be nearly as many context clues, and there's not going to be nearly as many words that people have to put in to this, because it'd be hella big to fit that all in. But I want to have sort of the same idea, just based on a single sentence, and if you get this sentence correct, it will then reveal it'll reveal something to you or open the door or whatever. So what I have here, if we look out here, I have my interface over here, interface right here, and then my sentence over here. So my sentence is the word 1 to the word 2 is hidden word 3 the word 4, and that's the end of that sentence. So give me a second and then I'll start explaining exactly what somebody is supposed to be doing with all this. So since this is a demonstration video, I have pretty much my word key right here. But the way I envision this to be implemented into like an adventure map is there's going to be some sort of maze that eventually leads into this giant plaza area, and along the path, the correct path to the maze, there would be these words with numbers written underneath them. So I got under 12, key 24, pi 21, floor 29, door 3, over 4. So along the correct path you'd start seeing these words, and the person who eventually makes it into this plaza, the person who's trying to go through your puzzle map, would need to either memorize them or write them down, or if they wanted to, or if they're that confident that they're going to be able to find their way back easy enough, go back to wherever that sign is, and then head back here with that information. Like I said, this is a demonstration video. So they'd see these 6 words, under, key, pi, floor, door, over, and they need to put some combination of these 6 words into this sentence that I just showed you in order for it to make sense. And actually the sentence reveals both the clue and opens the door. So how you put these words in is another part of the puzzle. It says under 12, key 24, pi 21, floor 29, door 3, over 4. So, and I have this little input station right here. And so, obviously I have to somehow put this number into this input station, but I don't really have anything to represent the letters. I mean, all these things are under 6 letters long, but there's no way for me to say, okay, the first letter needs to be a U, the second letter needs to be an N. I just have 5 inputs. So then I start thinking, okay, well, what about the numbers? Okay, well, how can I put number 12 into here? Well, why don't we try it in binary? So, number 12, if I think about binary, and I'm starting with this side being 1, and this side being, what would it be, 2 to the 5th, which is 16. No, 2 to the, it'd be 2 to the 4th, so this would be 16. So if I think about this in binary, and I have this side being my 1, so to input the number 12 in binary, it goes 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So I just need to go 8 plus 4 gives me 12. So where would I need to put that? Okay, well, I've got my input over here. Okay, the under, well, the under doesn't make sense. To the under, again, the under doesn't really make sense. Is hidden under, well, maybe. The under. Okay, well, if we think about this, it seems like all the these are going to have to be nouns, obviously, because it's a it starts with an A, an adjunct. No, that's not the word. Because the usually precedes a noun. But is hidden under seems like it'll work. So let's try putting the word under in word 3. So I just have my code for the word under, and I want to put it into word 3. So I look over here, I have a write word 3, and then I have a clear word 3. So just in case I made a mistake, I can still clear this and continue and put a new word in here. So I'm telling it to write to word 3. Once I can press this green button here to send the word code. I go look, and so this is how I have it representing each new word. I just have these sticky pistons that will then reveal these signs behind it. I could have made it more spectacular, but I decided not to. Made it because I didn't want to. But so I have is hidden under, and you don't even have to fly mod. I've made these little stands just in case you're playing this without fly mod. Is hidden under. Okay, so what else? So let's start thinking again. The floor, maybe. The door, maybe. What else do I have? The over, again, that's probably a no. The pie, maybe. The key, maybe. Okay, so let's just try door. Let's just try door for that first word. So the door, it says number 3. I put in 1 plus 2 is 3. Well, that's the first word, so I need to put it into word 1. And so I send that word code into here. Okay, well, there's door. So the door to the, okay, well, that maybe, I mean, the door to the what? The door to the floor, the door to the pie, the door to the key. Well, the door to the key might make sense. So I'd put it into there, and I'd go and I'd do all that. So I'm gonna actually give a cut because I'm not gonna go through all of this, but I'll give you a cut, and then I'll have it as the correct way to put it in. Okay, so I've gone ahead and changed it all to be what it's supposed to be, except for the very end, because once I hit the very last one, it'll start the chain reaction. So the key to the door is hidden under. We got that one right. Well, okay. Whoa, went a little too far. Is hidden under the pie. Maybe if it was cake and there was a piece of cake somewhere, then maybe. Is hidden under the floor, maybe. And that sounds. Is hidden under the door. The key to the door is hidden under the door. I'm thinking it's floor. So that's my fourth word. I need to just say write word 4. The word floor, 29. So it's odd. So I'm gonna have to have at least the 1 on. 16 plus 1 is 17. Plus 8 is 25. Plus 4 is 29. So 29, I send the word code in. It pops that in. And then, hey, what happened over here? Hey, the key to the door is hidden under the floor. So I got my floor that just revealed itself. And I can go down into here. And now I made it past this wall. You know, I had no idea this is where the wall was supposed to be. If you're observant enough, you'd have seen the sand there. But I just wanted to make something a simple exit to here. But that's basically how somebody could implement this into their game. So I'm going to make a break. I'm probably going to release this as 2 parts. And the second part is going to be me explaining what exactly is going on. So for those of you that are trying to make an adventure map or trying to do something like this, enjoy puzzles, enjoy creating puzzles, have at it. I'm releasing this world save to the public for anybody who wants to mess with it. Fine by me. Keep subscribing, keep telling your friends, keep watching, keep being awesome, and until next time.